All right, welcome everyone. Today I have with me a very special guest. Goes by the name of Hassan. We're going to do a little hangout with you guys, answer a couple questions. So first of all, man, thank you so much for taking the time and joining. Um, I do appreciate it heaps. I've seen a lot of your content and I really like. It's inspiring, bro. And when I came across it, I like. There's nothing not to like. You know what I mean? So congratulations on that. It's really good.
Thank you, bro.
Um,
Thank you for having me on, bro. It's a pleasure to be here. You've had some pretty decent people on this already.
yeah,
I saw you
man.
had Gerbert last week. I was like, that was pretty good. You had
Yeah.
Musa as well. The
Yeah,
Musa
yeah.
one was good, bro. The Musa one was really good. I like that. I listened
Bro,
to that.
yeah, legit. I didn't know how like switched on that boy is. He's smart. Like he's
Bro, he is big brain, bro. Bro,
yeah.
I was texting him. I was like, bro, I listened to that. You know, you feel so behind in life
Yeah.
listening to that.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Yeah, like he's at what 18?
Yeah, I think he's 19. He's like a couple months older than me.
Damn, holy yeah. I don't know. Like he reminds me a lot of someone that I know who's like I got a mate who runs his own business, pretty successful. They even like look kind of similar, so it's like you know what I
Mm.
mean. But yeah, nah, I did enjoy that interview for sure. In terms of you though, what the fans want to know, my friend, is what got
hmm
you into
hmm
YouTube specifically.
So, YouTube has always been a bit like I've always played with the idea. I first started probably like 5 years ago when I had a gaming channel back in the day. And that was like my first flavor of uploading. I was like, oh, I'm playing games all day and gaming's popping up. Why don't I just try? So I just started like posting videos. I started like, bro, I used to love these montages.
Mm,
Like these, I used to play Destiny. I used to make these like Destiny montages of like all my best clips. And like they didn't really get that many views. I think the best one got like maybe like 3K. And
yeah,
I was over the moon with that. But it was like
yeah,
that
for
was
sure.
sick.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed making that. That channel, I mean, this was like 5 years ago. Like, it actually made some money, even with 200 subs. It was only like 7p, but I was like, damn. I was like, that's like the first piece of like online money I've made in my life. I never took it out because
yeah,
there's not enough money to take it out. But
yeah,
like the
yeah,
number was there.
yeah,
I
hundred
was like,
percent.
oh, I was like, that's pretty cool. And I did that for a bit, more as like a hobby kind of thing. And I really enjoyed that. And I stopped doing it because my exams came, my GCSEs in the UK, and my parents were like, "No, you got to study. You're not even playing this year." I was like,
Mm.
well, "That's got on that. That's not happening then." So I did my exams. And then after exams ended, I came back. I started uploading on this little gaming channel again, and then I was getting more into like video editing and like actually using my computer to edit. Because before I used to use there's this little software called Share Factory on the PS4, and it was like a little video editor that you use with your controller. It was terrible, right?
Yeah,
But I actually
true.
know how to edit properly with like Sony Vegas and stuff. I did that for a bit, and then I ended up getting into like I finally started interacting with girls a bit more, and then
As you do.
I went through a break. I went through a breakup, and then the self improvement really started. Then
Yeah, true.
that is when it kicked it up, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get my shit together. And then I started thinking about money. I was like, how am I gonna make money?
Mm.
That's what I started thinking about, and I ended up starting like a few businesses. Most did not work. One I still do right now, which is like tutoring, and I like outsource teachers,
No way.
and
That's what
like
I'm doing right now. Like before this, I was literally
really.
English tutoring. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. So I teach math, and I have
Hell yeah.
like four tutors who work for me,
Fuck yeah,
and
bro.
like
Yeah, that's elite.
yeah, and like it's good, but I realize that the business model isn't that scalable. That's the problem with it. It's not very scalable. There's a lot of micromanaging
Mm.
as opposed to making content, growing an audience, selling an online product. Bosh,
Mm.
much easier, much better model. So I was like, you know what? What do I want to do? Because my mentality was get ripped, get money, get girls. That
Mm.
was it. That's all I cared about, right?
Mm. The
And
trifecta. Yeah.
I'm starting to like veer away a little bit from that. So I was doing like trading. I still do trading. I was looking at like drop shipping a little bit. I never really got into it. And I started making some money with these different avenues. And what I've realized is that I want a bit more of a purpose. I want
Big time.
I want to do something that isn't just making money for the sake of making money, because most of it is just like that's the only purpose you do it. Like teaching, right? I tutor maths, right? It's okay. I don't enjoy it as much as I used to, but now I just do it because it just pays well. But I don't actually enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
This whole YouTube thing, I still get to enjoy it, and it makes an impact, as opposed to a lot of other things that I was doing where I didn't really enjoy it as much. So I kind of figured out that I want to do content, and it really started when I looked at other creators such as so first it was like the gaming creators, then it was content creators such as like I started getting into self-improvement, right? So I was watching like I Am Lucid, like the era before Hamza started popping up, like I was watching it all then, like I Am Lucid, Sneako. I mean he's kind of self-improvement, but he isn't.
Yeah.
I Am Lucid, Sneako. Who else was I watching? I was watching a lot of the pickup channels as well. Like That Was Epic, Jack Denmo, Angry Picnic. Bro, I used to. Oh man, their stuff used to inspire me. And then
Yeah.
I kind of decided that I'd probably go into self-improvement because that's what I've been doing for the last like 3 years. I just haven't really called it that. And then I realized that so many other people are doing this, so I gotta stand out. And then I niched down to social skills, and especially as like a person of my color, bro. People who are my color don't do this on YouTube. I've seen like 2 people do similar stuff to who are like culturally so like I'm like Pakistani, right?
Okay.
Like because it's so taboo. Like in some of my videos, like I go and like stop a girl and I'll like get a number or something, right? That's like so taboo in my culture.
You're not allowed to do that?
No, bro, boys and girls are separated, literally.
True.
They're literally sick. That's why I had like no experience with girls before, and I was like, you know what? I want to break the norm. I'm gonna fight it a little bit.
Hell yeah, bro.
And
break the stigma.
And that's why I'm kind of like here. Yeah, you don't have to go like sleep with these girls, but like learning social interaction, I feel is like it's getting worse and worse as people look at their phones more and more. So I settled on that for my channel, and that brings us to today, where I'm kind of like in the niche of self-improvement, but I'm doing like like interviews, cold approaches, and I want the person to leave my channel having been entertained, but they also may have learned something from it.
For sure. No, that's very that is a noble ideology, I believe. I fuck with that for sure. I'm just gonna interact with the chat. So Jake, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Nice to see you back around here. Venomous TV says what's up. And Trip says remember to talk slow, Hassan. So
Shut up, Trip. Get out, Trip. Get out.
Yeah.
Trip's one of my editors. He's one of my editors.
Oh no shit. Okay, true. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So if you guys at any point have questions, leave them, and then when I feel the need to, I'll go and look through them, and we can maybe ask them to Hassan. So yeah, you talked about like Sneako, all that, all the pickup artists. I've never really been down the pickup artist rabbit hole per se, but I have been down like the toxic self-improvement one, and it's like
I was obsessed, bro.
Yeah.
Like okay, like they weren't like pickup artists. They weren't like, oh, this is my special technique. Like they were just very good at just having conversations with random people.
Yeah, true. There you go.
And I was like, bro, I don't know how to do that. I need to get better at this. Like it was, and I started like I'm actually making a video right now titled what I learned from approaching 1,000 strangers. Like I've nearly finished the script now, and it's like I'm gonna talk more about it there. But it's like, man, in terms of like, if I'm not constantly pushing my comfort zone, I just feel like shit all day. If I am just not moving, I just feel like shit.
Yeah, well,
and that's
yeah.
That's like a good and a bad thing, because you don't know how to. I don't know how to relax. Honestly, I don't know how to rest. When I'm resting, I'm like I should be working. Like it's actually not good for my mental health.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn to figure this out. But...
Yeah. Are your parents like born not in England? Because that's like the immigrant mentality.
No.
That's
so my parents are born here. My grandparents they moved.
Yeah, that's the exact same as me. That's like why we kind of have it still. It's not that far removed from our generation. That like, fuck, you got to earn your spot in this. Yeah, I feel like I can relax fairly well, but at the same time, bro, like 1 or 2 days of that shit, and it's just like, you know the feeling. You get antsy, bro. You need to like get up and do some shit, So yeah, definitely relate to that.
100%.
Max Gamer says he saw you at the Sneako meetup. How was that?
Yeah. That was sick. That was sick, bro. And you know what? Sneaker was a big reason why I started YouTube.
For sure.
I saw his. You could, if you watch Sneaker, you know, you watch my channel, you can see the correlation. There is definitely a lot of correlation there. Like my last video, I interviewed him. That was sick. I was so happy with that because like I interviewed him as like a little just messing about, right? And it's like I was it felt like I was talking to an equal. It didn't feel like I was talking to someone who was like, you know, it was, I don't know, it felt really nice, and I'm glad that I didn't break composure because like I was fanboying a little bit in my head, but I didn't really like, I didn't go crazy with it.
Yeah, as you
But
do.
no,
Yeah.
like literally, yeah. Like Sneaker was a big part of me why I started. I loved how really had it, but then I realized that this is not, doing YouTube like that is not easy. That is a very slippery slope because you cannot rely on YouTube for your money. Like it's your community. That's what I'm realizing. Like, bro, my RPM is horrible. It's horrible, bro.
Yeah.
It's my fans and it's some people who appreciate what I try to do in my message. They're gonna keep me afloat, not YouTube. And that's kind of, I feel like similar for him. It's his diehard fans who I was watching a video about this where you put your beliefs out there, you're gonna cut off a certain part of your audience, but the ones who stay, each time you make a line and you cut a line in the sand, the pool gets smaller, but they become more diehard every time.
For sure.
For you.
For sure. Yeah. And that's kind of the benefit of having the polarizing personality type. The hate and love reaction to someone is kind of the best, because people always say, and you've probably heard this before, but people always say that the opposite of loving something is hating on it. But in reality, it's not. The opposite of loving something isn't giving it no attention at all. Because
indifference.
Yeah, exactly. So that is like kind of that guy Sneako, like in a nutshell, like just polarizing as hell. You either hate the guy or for the most part, you either really resonate or you really just like, nah, get that shit away. And either way, it's elite. It's like the proven formula, and you can't
So
fake that either.
When he did the video about, he was like, when he talked about Ukraine, he was just like, eh. I was like, damn. I was like, that's gonna piss a lot of people off. But you know what? He just stuck to his belief. I've got to respect that.
100%.
I gotta respect that.
100%.
But
yeah,
whether it's right or wrong isn't up to me. But yeah.
Yeah, it's all arbitrary at the end of the day, bro. Like opinions. When you really think about it, like we all think we have these like opinions that matter. Like no one's opinion really matters. Like in the grand scheme of things, it's just noise, because the only thing that really matters is what you do with what you react to the information with. Are you creating positivity or negativity in this world as a response to either the positive or negative stimulus that you're receiving? You know what I mean? And that's why I like talking to people like you so much, because you say things regardless of whether they're bad, good, this, that, or the third. You react positively to them. You want to build yourself up, build other people up around you, and create that kind of community, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start this channel, or my channel, sorry, as well. Mine was more of like, I came more of like from like the spiritual kind of conspiracy theory type shit side. That was like my, not childhood, but I spent a fair bit of time just like with my head in the sand in terms of just like some really dumb shit on YouTube. But at the same time, it served me. And the reason that I wanted to start was to build like a literal like type off the grid type shit community, like financially independent, like all the materials you need. So you're just independent of any body whatsoever. I don't know how realistic that is as a goal, but yeah, it's similar. That's the type of thing is the bonds that you make, that you form between yourself and others, and how we could interact with people like in the chat right now and answer their questions. And you know, just this is the future, and that's why I love it so much. That's why I love shit that you do so much. And I once again like applaud you and commend you on it, bro. It's fantastic. So
appreciate it, bro. Thank you. No, I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
It's tough when like you're like putting in all this work and you think like that it would perform better than it does, but then it doesn't. You're like, I'm sure you can relate. You put hours into a video, it does ass.
That's most of my videos, bro.
Literally, like people don't get it. Like I
Mm.
was looking at Gerbert, right, and like, bro, when you're doing YouTube, it's like impossible not to compare.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that yeah.
He did a video on social anxiety, got like 300K, and he talks about it in his room with his own style. I do a video on social anxiety in the field, like I'm doing it in real life, facing my fear. It's like 2K, and I'm just like, it just makes me think. I'm just like, this the thing is, right. This is hard. It's not easy. Most people, but I'm kind of glad that I'm going through this, because if you can still be consistent when it's not working, when it does work, you're like a million times more ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big time. Big time.
Because like it's been, I blew up because of the Hamza parody, and then it's just been stable since.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's how it works, bro. That's how it works. Like when you see someone like Sneako, you can kind of see, like the comparison thing is inevitable, and like honestly, it's kind of, I'd prefer to have it than not, because it motivates me. But let's say the difference between like a Sneako and a Gerbert Johnson, the motherfucker blew up in like a year because he just like,
he's like what 80K, right, or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's just kind of because of, like, he's just very good at keeping people's, for whatever reason, and I'm sure there's plenty that we can go into detail and analyze, but the retention is there. And also people like, I think another big factor in it is how many people check out your other videos after watching the first one that they've seen, right? Whereas Sneako's been in the game for 10 plus years, and that's what people kind of get confused. Sneako didn't fucking blow up overnight. It appears that way, and it appears that way for a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people that have reached a certain level of notoriety. So that is like, seeing someone like Gerbert is like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's so like achievable, but then at the end of the day, you gotta know what to do. You gotta know how to do it.
It's like so close, but so far.
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah,
it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, Jake Speaks says Sneako went to 30 to 100K in a few days, so remember to just be patient. But I do feel the frustration, man. It's like, you put in all the work.
That's true, he did, yeah.
But at the same time, the first 30K, how long did that take?
Yeah, it took him a long ass time. Gotta be patient. It's like, I don't know, like it's happened so many times now where I've got an idea and I'm like, this is going viral, and it does. But I've got one video like I don't know if I should say it.
No,
nobody will steal it.
Don't.
You think just keep it. Alright, I'll keep it.
Keep it.
If this, I've got this video coming out hopefully in like a week or two, and like I'll tell you after the stream. But like, if this does not blow up, I'm sorry. Like I'm actually like, I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make if this does not, because I feel like I've finally got something. Looking at all these channels, I'm like, what do people want?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like I'm starting to get closer to that, and trying to bring my thing into it. Yeah.
That's the hard part. Bridging people's, like, the attention span of like a wallfly with like things that you actually want to talk about, which is most of the time like deeper things that you need, that require deeper thought. You know what I mean?
What people want right now, what guys want right now who are under 23, right, is they want money and they want gal. That's it. That's all they want. That's what they watch on YouTube. They watch either about making money, or they watch it about how to become better because they can't get a girl. That's like, I'd argue that's like 70%, 60% of all the videos they watch, right?
Yeah, man.
Especially if they're lacking it, or gaming if they still play games, whatever. But in terms of like innate desire that they have, those two things.
Yeah, but even entertainment, like you can entertain someone.
True, or a distraction. That's the other part, or you distract them from whatever they need to do.
Yeah. So, and that's kind of the, like, it's incorporating all those like hot topics and all that shit into the entertaining thing. That's what Gerbert's like fucking elite at. The guy's just funny. Like, he's naturally just funny as fuck.
Yeah, he is just like charismatic.
Yeah. But you're on the way, bro. You're on the way. I can see.
We're getting there slowly. I remember when I started making videos, bro. I remember the first video I made, for this channel. It was about making money. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do, man. I had like finance videos, I had like fitness videos. I was like, what the hell do I do? It took me a while to like figure it out. I didn't just get it straight away. But bro, I remember filming that video. And I looked at it in post after, and I was like, "Oh my god, I look like shit." I hate like the way it took me so long to get okay with how I look on camera. I still don't like it. I think everyone has to go through this.
Yeah, bad.
And
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
I don't know. One of the things about it, putting yourself, there's a lot of barriers that you have to get through that people don't realize.
100%. Yeah, and it's just kind of the fear,
Mm.
and that shit can creep in unless you get
I
like
have a question. Like,
yeah.
do your like family and friends know you do YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, it's like public on my Instagram, and
Right. Okay.
yeah,
I have a question, right? Because this nearly happened to me once. Okay,
okay.
we were at like a family's friend's house, right? And
No.
and some twat, yeah, it was like, why do we put your YouTube on? And I'm just begging him not to put it on. Like, I realized that I still low key feel a bit embarrassed, but that was because it would have been shown to the wrong audience. Like, those, you know,
They
those
won't
like
get it.
aunties and uncles, they're like 30 and 40. They just think I'm a complete psycho or a weirdo or whatever. People who are my age could get it. Have you gone through something like that where like, I don't know, like I don't really know how to describe it, but like you don't feel embarrassed of your work, but you do it at the same time a little bit.
Yeah, I've never had someone be like, "Oh, let's play a video out loud to everyone," and like put me on blast like that. But I have, nah, I kind of got over it, bro. To be honest with you, like the thing is, I just would try to make my shit as awesome as possible, like to the best degree that I can, and if you don't think that's cool, like as a viewer, then the problem's on you, not me, you know? Like if you put the work in, you fucking refine the craft to the best you possibly can, then that's why I finished, like I was cringe when I fucking looked at that shit and I was like, it's terrible, like it's unwatchable,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But when it's actually like a decent thought, or like you're exploring something, or people are getting value from it, regardless of their age. That's what I'm trying to get on. Like obviously, the last video I did was I fucking did some substances on the live stream, and like fucking let that rip. So if like my family and shit like really susses it out, there's probably gonna be a few questions here and there, which is like a bit, you know, it's an awkward conversation, and then that at that point it's kind of like what do I do now? But at the same time, it's still true to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. Yeah. But the thing is, like I feel like you've done more stuff that requires a bit more confidence than I have. Like going out in the public is a whole other game. I've only done that for one video, and that was before I really knew how to do shit. So I haven't really gone back out there with like the knowledge of how to do it, and yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, doing stuff in public, part of the reason that I decided to do that was I was getting better socially. Like, okay, in 2021, right? Before that, I'd only ever gone up to one girl who I didn't know before, like on the street. And I was like, you know what? I want to get good at this. I do not want to live like a pussy. I am sick of it, right? I'm a little incel in my room playing games. I can't chat to no one. I hated myself. I was like, I'm either gonna get better, or that was it. I'm gonna get better. There was
might
no
as
other
well bust,
option.
bro. Yeah, I get you.
He's like, I either get better or I die an incel, basically. I was like, screw anyone else. I'm just gonna, and I started going out. Well, I wasn't really going out. I was just about my day, right? Okay, and I would see a girl, and I'd have the thought, okay, I should go talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sleep with her, but like, it's just making the effort and just trying, and just this is something that more guys. I'm telling you, if you get good at pushing yourself socially, the whole world opens up.
Big time.
It's not scary anymore, literally.
Yeah.
And I would, like, 80% of the time, I would chicken out of it, right? But the regret I felt after, it was like soul crushing. And I just felt like a complete bitch after. I was like, I can't believe I just wussed out of that. So I set myself the goal of, in 2021, I am going to approach 30 girls. I'm just going to approach 30. And I hit it. I hit it in December. I did kind of leave it for like 5 months. I'm not gonna lie. And then I started, and I was really proud of that. I was
Yeah,
like,
for
okay, I'm
sure.
getting better at this anyway. 2022 came, just like I was just shooting shots every like left, right, and center. I was like, you know what? I'm actually getting I'm getting better at this. Like I'm not as scared as anymore. I like after like I've probably run like 100 or 200 approaches now on girls, and I was like, you know what? Most guys can't do this. I know that for a fact.
Bro,
Most
I
guys
can't
my age
fucking do
do
that
not have
shit.
most guys my age don't have the bollocks for it. And don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I still wuss out all the time,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But I was like, there's a gap. People want this stuff. It's
Mm.
like, all right, I'll start doing interviews. I'll start messing around. And like, I'll be doing interviews, right? Bro, 80% of people would say no.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. It wasn't a big deal. But you get more resilient, you know what I'm saying? And bro, like, I think every guy needs to learn how to do this because the risk to reward ratio is so good. Think about the risk to reward. Okay, the risk of you approaching is they say no, so you get rejected, maybe in front of people, slightly embarrassing. Okay, that's it. It stops there, and then guess what? 5 minutes later, nobody cares. No one cares. You're not that important. Now, what's the reward? Well, it could go well. You could get their details. You could have a good conversation. You could learn something new. If it's a girl, maybe you go on a date or something. And you, like, I'm not saying you have to go sleep with the girl, right? But what I'm saying is that you could learn something. You could understand human connection better because you're interacting with all these different kind of people. That's the reward. For such little risk, for a little bit of embarrassment and fear, the reason we have that embarrassment and fear is because I believe that in the past, when we were more tribal, you pull a move and it goes wrong, bro, you get socially ostracized and you don't get fed and you die.
True,
right?
I never
That's
thought
like worst
about
case
that.
scenario. That's where it comes from, right? Because social ostracization was like a real problem. Like if you got outcasted, that's it, you're finessed. You're gonna go die in the desert or something, right?
Yeah.
But now, you get rejected, nobody cares. It doesn't actually. So I'm learning to turn that off. And bro, you know what's interesting? Children do not care. They will say whatever they want to whoever they want. They will act. I'm trying to bring that side of me back. That is when you don't care. That you're just truly being you. I'm trying to bring that side of myself back. I'm trying to bring that side to other people. Because when you're in that flow of just like saying and doing whatever, you don't care about anything. You're just there. You're just there living. You're not worrying about who says X, what they think of Y. It doesn't matter. You're just there. And it's just fun. It's just enjoyable.
It's it, being in
Not
the
so
moment.
cooped up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's a full out skill. And I'm still learning it. It's a full out skill and it does take time. And I want to show that. That's the kind of the message that I want. Like people like Gideon, people like Loaf, they're great at it. They are so good at it. They just act how they want and they have funny interactions. Sometimes they take the pranks a bit far, but like that's relevant. They're still like just having fun. It's not about what you do. It's just who you are and how you react to different people. That can give you the most enjoyment, really.
100%.
Is what I believe.
Yes.
You can make the memories now.
That's it. What are you waiting for?
Exactly.
I fuck.
That's my Discord bio.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, what are you waiting for? That's my Discord bio.
Yeah, true. I gotta get on Discord. I kind of want to like get popping first, and then just have like 1 million people on, not 1 million, but like just have like a massive community so that I can just like.
Bro, start small because you're gonna find your loyal fans from the beginning now.
Yeah. But I feel like that's what I'm doing in these live streams, like.
I guess so. That's true. That's true.
That's like, and I like actually talking, bro. Because I went on Discord because after that Gerbert interview, someone left a comment saying, like, I just watched this and then went to the Discord and I was like, this is crazy or some shit. And then I went to the Discord and it was just like, just some toxicity. Like, I'm not trying to consume that, like Gerbert's fucking Discord and the little gremlins that are posting in there, bro.
Yeah, you do have to like mod it a little bit. Someone said, do I smoke spliff? Okay, no, so I've never had alcohol, never had drugs, so don't plan to.
Fuck yeah. No, I fuck with that. That's tight.
That's just like it was religious because I was born, I'm Muslim, right?
Yes, sir.
But like I'll be honest, I'm not like I'm not that practicing, to be honest.
Mm.
Like I haven't really been praying, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, but
Mm.
a lot of the things I just follow anyway because like it's just good to do that. Like I don't feel like I need to have alcohol. People have alcohol to get confident. I'm like, okay, I don't even need to drink it.
Mm.
I'll be more confident and I won't even touch it. What's your excuse now?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I don't need it. And then drugs, like I just never had an intention to. So
Mm.
yeah, I go gym often and messes up with gym. Don't need that. Don't need that to slow my gains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, legit. No, big time. Jake says he's got some questions. Hold on. Do you smoke split?
Yeah. I play football. Nah, I don't play. Bro, all I'm doing right now is just gym and YouTube and filming. That's like, and that's more stuff.
Oh, this is the
like,
one that I
yeah,
wanted to talk about. Q&A to Hassan. Deleting social media for a week changed my life. He wants an update to
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember this. Right. Okay. When I did that, I realized that I'm just an absolute attention zombie.
What do you
That's
mean?
what made me realize. Like, I just give up my attention like it's nothing. I just
Okay,
throw
yeah.
it away.
You spend that. Yeah, okay. Got you.
Yeah, I just throw it away. And I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit after it was better, but this is the problem because I need to watch YouTube because I do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to see what's going on because that's how you improve, okay? And like right now, my screen time is it's like 4 hours something. It's not good, right? It's not terrible, but it's like, you know what though? What I realize is that, you know what I'm trying to do more of, right, is when I go on my phone, before I even touch it, I just have an intention of why am I getting my phone out? I'm going on my phone to do this, and that is it. And I feel like if you can start to do that, it becomes a lot like you don't feel as bad about it anymore. Because my time still does, you know, I do lose time to it, and I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I'll be texting some girl or something, or other time I'll be watching a video. I don't know. Like, I realize that I still have work to do, but I do have some decent habits now. Like, for example, like I never, ever, ever go to sleep. Like I've done this for ages, right? But I never would ever go to sleep with my phone next to me, ever. It's always across the room or in a different room, and that's one thing that I've like stuck to for like 2 years now. Like that's just a habit.
Yeah, bro. I'm a slut for doing that. I fucking sleep with my phone like it's no good.
Yeah, bro. You can't do that. Honestly, that I value my sleep a lot. Like that's one thing, and I never have my phone next to me when I go to bed because that's just a recipe for disaster. Honestly.
Yeah. True. Yeah, my mum fucking.
Because otherwise,
for that, though.
the only time you're not looking at your phone is when you're asleep. I mean.
Or a screen of some sort. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, that's not great. Just bro, take a break. Like I kind of do want to just turn my phone off for a whole day, but then I can't also because like I'm talking to my editors every day, or I'm texting a client, or like there's always something. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe I should get a flip phone, bro. And I just have my contacts and that's it.
Yeah, I did that, and I couldn't keep it. I got like this Nokia, like the last, because I just wanted to be like disconnected. This is before I was really doing YouTube though, so I can't imagine how.
And now it's like, you know, like I'm trying to build like a persona. I need to be active on Instagram and stuff, like keep posting stuff.
I don't know, bro. If it's not you though, like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand the biggest thing is right now is Reels, TikToks, all that type of shit, like 15-second, like that type of content. And I just fucking can't be arsed with it, bro. I seebs. And I understand it's like to my detriment, but I kind of just like trust the process that what's real will prosper. You know what I mean?
I think short form content is like you do need to do it though, right?
Yeah.
Like my one of my TikToks got three and a bit mil, something like 3.3 mil.
True.
Like it does give you a boost. Oh, bro, you know what it does? It just gives you some clout. It doesn't mean anything. Like I've got like 7K on TikTok. That's not a lot. But you know what's interesting, right? It's like people just see you differently with a couple of thousand followers.
Credibility about it, yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm still a nobody, but okay, thank you.
Nah, but the thing is, you got like you're a somebody in your mind long before you're actually like people perceive you as a somebody. You know what I mean? And people like value or like judge how established you are based on the number that's attached to your shitty profile. You know what I mean? Like all this shit is in here before it's out there. You get me? So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
That's true.
What are your long-term goals, bro?
Long-term goals. Okay, so the big one right now that I'm really playing with is, do I go university or not?
Yeah.
I'm on a gap year right now, okay, and I've got a place for a pretty decent uni in London for economics, because before I did YouTube, I actually was more into trading and like crypto and that kind of stuff, and I still am. I still am very much into that, but I realized that it's kind of just making money for the sake of making money. There's no like fulfillment out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I still do it. I still enjoy it, but like this has more of like a meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah.
Thing is with university, okay, this is my problem. I know that if I go uni, I can still do YouTube at the same time, but if my YouTube does not do well while I'm at uni, for the rest of my life, I will say, what if I didn't go? Could I have done it? And that will haunt me.
Yeah.
Now, the argument to that is that, well, if you keep trying, eventually you'll blow up. Eventually you'll get it.
Yeah.
That's true. So, but I'm like, could I speed it up? And the thing is, right, with the university, with the degree, I get a degree for economics. I kind of already know right now that after my degree, I'm not gonna go get a job. I will if I still haven't blown up by then, which is in like 3.5 years. I don't see how that's not gonna happen, right? To be honest, I think like, bro, if I'm an idiot if I haven't blown up by then, right? But if I haven't, still, I'm just gonna stay at home until I do. I'm not gonna go get a job. You know, like I'm living with my parents. I will just stay here till I do. I don't care, because I've had a job before. I had like a full-time job in Amsterdam. Bro, that shit is hard. That shit's tiring.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
That is draining, bro. Like, I probably had about 2 hours, no, hour and a half of free time a day, right? Because I'd wake up. Once you've woken up, your work day's already started. You have to get ready to go work, go to eat. You're in work mode. You're about to go do work, you know. So you're not really thinking this is my free time, right? So you get ready to work. I cycle to work because it's Amsterdam, right? Worked until like 5. Go gym. I come back. It's like 7:38. I go bed at 10.
Fuck.
And I'm like, okay, now I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta edit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like finessed the whole day, and I'm just like, God, it just made me feel like I do not want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Because before that, I kind of knew that I didn't want to do that, but I was like, you know what? I'm being a bit naive. Let me go do it.
Just to see.
I did it. It wasn't great, but maybe I'm still naive because a month is not a long time. I've already taken a year off, bro. This is my year off.
Yeah,
this is my year off.
Yeah.
This is my gap year. To take another one. If I take another year, right? My university place isn't guaranteed. Basically, uni's in the bin if I don't go this year.
Yeah. Can you do it part time?
What, YouTube?
No,
Or uni?
Yeah, uni. Yeah.
Nah. It's like, my course is pretty full on. There's no messing about with it. The first year will be okay, but the second, third year won't be easy. It will not be easy. Yeah. And I mean, university channels do pop off. To be fair, day in the life. I find them so cringe though. I don't like that. I feel like I'm just. I feel like a little. I don't know, bro. Like a little dweeb.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, if you wouldn't watch it yourself, then you probably wouldn't enjoy creating the content.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
The day in the life of a London uni, like, bro, shut up. No one cares. You're not that important. That's what I feel when I watch them.
But it's high relatability. That's the thing that gets it over the line, I think.
That is high relatability. That's the thing. Like, do I just drop the ego and just do it anyway? I don't know. That's the thing.
That's it. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking of Steezy Kane right now for some reason, because I was watching. Because obviously, like, I fucking spend all my time on YouTube, basically. Like, all my free time just fucking hitting the play button, trying to get some new, like, see what's popping. And I was like, alright, I just looked at Steezy Kane, came across him a couple weeks ago, and I was looking at his older videos. And I saw this video of him when he had, like, 400 subscribers, 800 subscribers, whatever it was. and he was at the Nelk meetup. He was at a Nelk meetup, which just like reminds me of the Sneako meetup and shit. So it's like that guy was getting content. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was he had some good. He like printed all these things that said subscribe to his channel, and the premise of the video was that he would stick them everywhere, and like I stuck 1,000 whatever of subscribe to my channel, or like how to get 1,000 followers, whatever. He got the shout out from Nelk and all that shit, and that just like it kind of reminds me of the sneaker shit, and you're just there like chilling, but little did everyone know, like in a month's time, whatever, in 2 years time, 10 years, whatever it is, like you're lurking, mate, in the shadows. Ready to strike. Yeah.
Ready to strike. That's the plan, hopefully. Like, you know, a lot of people have said that, bro. Like, I've had a couple of people approach me, you know, who they come to me and they're like, I want to work with you because I have belief in your stuff, and I'm like, honestly, that makes me really happy because I'm like, I feel like some people see it. I feel like my parents and my family, they just don't know what the hell I'm on about, right? They just like, what is this kid doing? But yeah, it's nice to see that. And bro, my community, my people in my Discord, who really fuck with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they look forward to my videos. You know, and when you get the nice comments, that's what keeps me going.
100%.
That's what keeps me going. Like I watched your video recently. What was it? Let me see your channel again. Was it about it was about YouTube and the age of Mr. Beast or some shit. The new age. Yeah, I watched that and I was like, this is really good. This is a really good video.
Thank you,
and only
appreciate
less than 200 views, and I'm like,
yeah, it'll blow up. It'll blow up. No, but this is like you're viewing it in like this time frame. You got to view it in like this time frame, you know.
That's true. You gotta don't be so micro. Don't be so micro with it. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But I'm not gonna lie. I like swipe on that shitty YouTube studio app and just like want to fucking blow my brains out.
Oh yeah.
Like because we're so like in this day and age, we're so like accustomed to getting it quick dopamine, quick fast food, quick TV, like all this shit. Everything we get is in a box packaged to you within a fucking 4 to 6 business days. You know, they know the value of everything. No, what is it? The worth of everything, but the value of nothing.
I realized one day, come back to the social media thing. I realized that so much of my day, I'm just consuming something. I'm listening to a podcast or I'm listening to a video while I'm cooking. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make my lunch. I'm gonna leave my phone in my room. Just to do that, I felt this pull to go on my phone so much. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm a little bitch. But I left it in my room. I made my food. I sat down and I ate. And I just ate slowly. And so you know what? I'm going to eat slowly. You have to chew correctly to get a better jawline anyway, so I'm going to do that. So that's what I did. And I ate my food. And for a brief moment, I was like, just looking outside the window. I was just like, I can be happy right now if I wanted to.
Yes, that's it. That's the main question I have when I look at the video and I'm like, fuck, it hasn't blown up yet. I'm just like, bro, why do I need this shit to blow up? You know,
even
I
if
have
it does,
everything.
bro.
Yeah.
Even if it does blow up, let's say it gets 10k. You're like, oh, why didn't it get 20 though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit greedy.
Yeah.
I was listening to Impulsive with KSI and Logan, but they did like a little interview together. And KSI was talking about how he would actually trade his life for a regular, normal 9 to 5, where he get the simple pleasures in life, such as just walking the dog. He feels happy and he's
Who
happy
said that?
for the day.
KSI did.
KSI.
No way. Fuck.
And he said that. I was like, wow, this guy who has done all of this, because it's like he chases it, he gets the thing, and he's like, what now? Conquered boxing, conquered YouTube, conquered music. Okay, what else? There's like more. When do you stop? You don't. You don't. Like, you hit him. Sneako hit a mil. He's probably like, okay, I need to hit 1.5. I need to hit 2 now. Doesn't stop. Just keeps going.
There you go.
The hit goes after like 2 days. Like, I hit 1,000 subscribers. I was like, that is awesome. Okay, I've got to get 10k now. Oh, hit 10k. Oh, okay, 100k now. and it just keeps on going. So you have to, I think you have to teach yourself how to be content where you are now.
For sure.
That's not easy,
No.
especially when you feel like there's so many people doing better and you feel behind.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But
Even like when I walk, like I go to a lot of music, like underground artists in where I'm at, and I see people and like, oh, that guy's important. Like, fuck, if I had blown up, then people would know. Like, these people would know me. I'd be like just as important. But at the end of the day, like, I'm judging things with arbitrary. Like, the way I'm judging and comparing is corrosive. But yeah, continue.
yeah, like it don't fix shit.
Mm.
It don't fix shit. Like you get all the things media promotes, and then you get them, and you're like, oh, is that it? It's like girls so elusive to me for so long, and you finally get them. You're like, okay, I want to go out with the boys now. Forget that, mate. Me and the boys and hit the gym.
Yeah,
That was more fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the grass is always greener, right? You know, on the other side, the anticipation, the chase. So much of this is all the chase. So much of it is the chase. Like, what was it? Who got the press after winning the World Heavyweight Championship? Mike Tyson or someone else?
I don't know. Yeah, but he had a fucking crash. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them like we were suicidal after he won. Like it's all the chase. It was the chase.
Yeah. I think in Mike Tyson's case it was a bit different because he was just like like whipped into being somebody that he wasn't really. Like he's kind of like a genuine soul, like a caring like, and then he was just kind of made into a monster. Be that like.
Wait, maybe on Tyson Fury. I don't know.
Yeah. Credibility to it for sure. But it is interesting.
We gotta be more in the moment. And the thing is, the problem with self-improvement and all this flipping bullshit, right, is that it all sounds amazing when you say it out loud, but you haven't done anything. No action has been done. Don't get happy. Why are you happy after watching this? You shouldn't be. You didn't do anything. You just watched the video.
Yeah, that's the appeal to it.
You just lost 7 minutes, bro. Like, why are you happy?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. Do the thing. This is called self-improvement. Like, I don't watch that many self-improvement videos anymore, apart from like people who are like very high level, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But then it's like you go through different stages, right? You went through the stage of like I think some guys will go through this of the stage of like zero attraction from girls, getting girls, okay, realizing that it's like and oh wait, I'm distracted. I need to focus on my purpose. Okay, how do I avoid this? How do I like? You conquer one thing and then the new thing arises. It doesn't stop. Everyone thinks it just stops here, but like another thing comes up straight after.
Yeah, bad.
It's relentless. It's relentless.
Yeah, I never went through that pathway with chicks, particularly.
Really, it's always had it.
No, not that I always had it. I just kind of got lucky. Like I have a significant other right now, and
oh, fair.
Yeah, so it's like I've really never seen chicks as like something that I need to fucking. I don't know. I feel like people just like and they see women as like fucking things to conquer, and it's just like take a step back, like chill out. And I understand the reason genetically.
Boys school, bro.
Yeah. Sorry, bro, lagged out.
No, so I went on all boys school and stuff, and it was just like I don't know why in the past I like amped it up to such a big thing. No, I'm just like they're people.
See, I went to a fucking boys and girls school, so maybe that's the difference. Yeah, there you go.
It's like it made it by going to an all boys school, they made girls a bigger deal.
Yeah, not 100%. Yeah.
Like if you avoid the problem, it just makes it worse.
Yeah, that's why I don't fuck with shit like you said your culture separates females and males, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's simulating, and you're trying to get ready. You're preparing the youth for the future, right? You're simulating an unrealistic environment, all the same gender, and like unless you're going to like, and that's why it's a two-sided coin. Like one, your culture teaches you to be a leader if you follow the premises and the tenets of it. But two, it's been like hijacked by certain powers to force people to do things that they wouldn't have necessarily done in a different environment. Yeah, not Jake. Yeah, I fuck with you, Jake. I see you in the comments. I'm reading and I'm laughing. Don't worry, bro. Hey, what's your favorite content?
Favorite content to watch?
Yeah, what do you actually like genuinely like to watch right now?
I love watching Gideon and Loaf. I love watching Gideon and Loaf
Mm,
because I'm trying to get an element of that charisma in my videos.
100%.
I love watching them. Like I feel like personalities are coming back on YouTube. They're coming back. With the Mr. Beast era is dying, people want real shit now.
Mm,
They want real connection. Wait 1 second.
go for it, bro. Jake Speak says, even as an Indian, it's tough as AF because I was in co-ed but was still pussy when it came to approaching girls. Yeah, bro, I'm not claiming to be like somebody that, like, I get shit scared of it. I just did it well once and then I fucking, like, my mindset is like, fuck, I don't have to do this shit again. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's If you want to get better with this kind of stuff, bro, you got to read some Red Pill stuff. Rollo Tomasi. I've read all his stuff more or less. He opened my mind. Like, would you see? So what you just said there, you did it once, so you have to do it again. That's kind of like that sounds like to me a fear of losing her.
Nah, okay, doing it once was kind of an overstatement. I've had like, I just want to, my mindset is I don't want to be like initiating a talking stage like a fucking 1,000 times a year, you know what I mean? And just being like, bro, like it's a waste of time. I'd rather have my fucking person that I love and I'm just chilling with her and it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's just less of a hassle. I don't want to think about like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I understand like the red pill tenets, the 10 commandments of the red pill Bible. Let's go. You know what I mean? But nah, go ahead. It is, but a fear of losing the shit, that's like scarcity mindset. That's what you're talking about. And that's, that is like throughout all like business, school, girls, sports, it's everywhere, and it's like embedded into the society's fucking mindset.
It is. You have to unwrap your head around it.
Yeah.
You can't keep it. You got. I refuse to keep it.
Yeah. What were you gonna say about it?
There's like a scarcity mentality. It just breeds. It just breeds not taking risks. Like,
bro, Hassan, bro, they don't want you to take risks, mate. They don't want you to start a YouTube channel. They don't, because they don't want you to follow the tenets of that being a Muslim, actually like a pure, like the good tenets, the things that build you into a leader, into a person of great character. They don't want you to follow those, because at the end of the day, you can't control people that are thinking with their own fucking, with their own brains. You know what I mean?
You can't.
Yeah.
We are kind of controlled. You have to fight it. Like I really try. Like I remember just like it's so ingrained in society that like I feel like you can get into a relationship, right, and people will say things like, "Oh, you're so lucky to have her. Like treat her right," and it's like the woman is always seen as the prize and the man seen as just shit. And I'm like, no, bro, flip it, flip it. Like I'm not saying I'm like the best guy on the planet, right? Because I'm not, but I'm saying I got to value myself first. I have to come first. Like, if you don't put yourself first, why would anyone care about what you have to say? Like, if you can't even be real with yourself, why should anyone listen to what you have to say? You know what I'm saying? And it's bro, the most powerful person in a negotiation, right, is the one who can walk away. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, I'm gonna make sure my life is going where I want it to go. If a girl comes in or out or whatever, cool. If she doesn't, fine. I'm just either way, I'm going this way.
Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's all we can do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That was like when I kind of realized. That was when I stopped, like after having that what's it called? Epiphany. I was like, fuck all this red pill shit. Like I'm tired of watching fucking Steph is Cold tell me how to make her, like how to, trying to tell you what to do. It's like, I'm wasting my breath fucking talking about the shit. Because like, if you have the problem, then you'll figure it out. If you have the like wits about you, you'll go on it and you'll find it, or you'll try to do shit. But like, spamming it is, I don't know.
We're coming back to future goals. I didn't even answer the question. All right, so
yeah,
future goals, right? So ideally, this YouTube thing does well, right? And I see myself in 5 years, I'll be like 23. All right, me and the boys, me and like some other creators, potentially move out and we just make content. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm doing most of the time. Going out, gym hard. I want to learn how to fight, so I learn how to fight. I feel like as a man, I need that. So,
Do you though?
seriously, bro, you never know what could happen.
I mean, you do. Like, I want to do it as well, but like
No, like,
realistically,
it's just like if shit goes down, you are ready because doing this
yeah, I guess.
content thing, you know, people have different perceptions. People can get heated. Like, it's just good to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You never know.
I can run real fast, so it's all G.
If someone pulls a gun, then I guess you messed up. But like, hopefully, I can learn how to dodge bullets as well. That'd be ideal.
Yo, Trip asks if he's invited. Yeah, you can move out. Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah, come on, Trip. But yeah, that'd be pretty good. In terms of like this, I'd like to have in terms of like YouTube, 5 years. What is it? It's 2022, right? Bro, if I'm not at 100K by the end of next year, I've done something wrong. I should be. 5 years. I should be at a mil. Seriously, if not more.
Yeah.
If not like 2 or something. If not 2 to 3. Surely, I don't see how that can't happen.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro.
Blow up so fast, like it's exponential, not linear. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. It only takes that one. That's the one I'm waiting for. The one to leverage, and then you've got all this fucking good ass content backed up, and people are like, "Oh shit, next one, and then all of it blows up at once." But yeah, I want to get 100K by the end of. I reckon by the end of this year, so 2023. Like, I want to say March 2023. That's my goal.
I think though, if I play my cards right, I could be at 50K by the end of this year.
Oh, fucking earth, bro. 100%. Yeah.
Maybe even sooner. I just gotta get that one thing to get the ball rolling, and then then you get finessed.
Yeah, that's it.
But in terms of like money wise, by then, bro, come on, 40K a month should be on the cards. Seriously, 5 years, probably more. It should be. If I'm not on 10K by end of next year, I done something wrong. I done something very wrong.
Jake
There's
asks.
so much potential. There's so many ways to do it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Rishi Sunak. Oh, bro, I ain't getting political with this. Forget that.
Who? I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is Rishi Sunak?
What is he? Chancellor of the Exchequer or something? It's some political shit in the UK. Don't worry about it.
Right. Yeah, but
I don't keep up with politics. I just don't care.
yeah, I'm with that. Fuck that shit. Yeah.
I just don't like football. I saw about football earlier. I don't watch football.
You don't watch football? Yeah.
Dang it.
I used to. Yeah,
I just don't find it like, bro, like, if you want to play it, sure, but if you want to just watch someone else, like, if you're not trying to be a football player as well, I'm just like, okay, and.
Fair enough, bro.
It's like, I watch like guitarists sometimes, because I play guitar. But, like, that make, you know, but I.
Bro, what are you doing? You can make your videos, like, on some creative, like, guitar type shit. You need to integrate
bro,
that.
I did. Yeah, in the video titled "You'll Always Care What They Think," I literally played the intro, bro. I do a cover of the song inside the video. If you listen clearly, you can see it. But it sounded so similar to the cover, people thought it was part of the song.
Did you get copyrighted for it or what?
Nah.
It's a late then. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, like, that's the thing. Like, I did that once. I've actually put guitar into 2 of my videos. No one noticed.
No, but I'm saying, like, get yourself recording. Like, I don't know. There would be 1,000,001 ways to fucking integrate that shit. And people would be like, oh, shit, he plays guitar as well? Holy fuck.
Yeah. No, I probably will at some time.
Yeah.
I got to think of how.
Bro, you can make a video, like, fucking out in the street, like, busking. I don't know. Some shit like that. I don't play an instrument, but, like, that's just, like, any skills are, like, that's one video right there. Anything you've learned, you know?
True. Or you got people like Mike Boyd. You know Mike Boyd on YouTube?
No, I don't know.
Bro, his whole channel is just learning stuff.
Oh yeah, I do know. Yeah, I do
learning
know.
how to, like, I kind of want to bring a little bit of that. But I'm like, am I stretching myself too far? I don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah, that is always a battle.
Once people have like a recipe for what they want in your channel, they don't want you to change it.
Yeah, that's like why, like, it's kind of sad to see that Sneako's channel is low-key dying right now. The main channel.
They all want the old Sneako.
Yeah, but even then, like, he just made a video that was pretty old Sneako, and it's fucking...
Yeah, I watched that, yesterday.
It's getting fuck all traction, bro, so it's like...
It's not doing good.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know in terms of his channel, how well or bad things are supposed to go. But I just feel like there's less, like, he's been slowly getting less and less views.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Master says I'm shifting a bit of the content I'm making towards stuff similar to Mike's, but more challenge based. Old Sneako or new Sneako, I'll fuck with him till death. Yeah, I mean, man, I used to fucking
he's
ride.
He's done so much stuff now.
Yeah, I used to write, like, I used to love that, like, sneaker content shit. I don't know. Nowadays, I'm kind of just like, I don't really know. Like, I'm not saying that he's doing anything bad per se, because at the end of the day, it's all true to him, right? But, I don't know.
I feel like that video he did just recently, the authenticity one. I felt like he was just chatting about Hamza. He kept talking about cults and everything. Indirectly.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because I haven't really like messed with Hamza's content that much, but I saw that internet shit. Yeah.
It's funny because when I started, I was low key gonna be a blend of both. Self-improvement with a sneaker kind of style of it, and that's what he does. And I've met both of them in real life now. I've met them both. I don't know where to sit with it, but they both have good things I like about them. They both do. But bro, internet beef is good views.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It is. I mean, like, is it worth it? Don't know, but it does get clicks.
Yeah. This is true. I'm just trying to like, I can see a revolution incoming, and I'm trying to be there before the wave picks up, basically.
What do you mean revolution? What do you mean?
A revolution, like, in terms of someone is gonna come very, very soon, revolutionize the fuck out of this place by doing something, and it's whether it be performance art, whether it be combining a fusion of two different elements that no one's ever thought of yet. Someone's gonna tap into it again, just like when you hear like all the Gary V and all that those character type people say before TikTok's coming, they're like, something's coming, something's brewing, like, what's the next big platform? We're right around the corner from the next big trend, or like the next big way of doing it, you know what I mean? And I feel like more likely than not, it's being who you are. Because you can play into the algorithm's hand, and you can get popping, but like I said in my video, you can't trick people into thinking you're cool, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why you're working so hard right now, because you're actually getting to the point where you're cold as hell, where like you're icy with it, you know. So people like see you and they go, oh shit, I want to get on that, and it looks easy, but it ain't, you know.
But I gotta wrap it up in like a couple minutes. So you got any more questions? Any more?
Yeah, bro. I got one question. Because usually when I do these like interviews and shit with all the guests that I have, my last question is, because I view these things as like a time capsule. Like in 5 years, you're gonna fucking watch this and be like, oh shit, like I improved like a heap, or damn, I should have listened to that kid, what he was saying back then. I should have like not have switched it up. So my last question, I guess, for all my interviews is, what is a message for yourself or some theme that you want to stick true to in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? If you're looking at this from that perspective, what do you want to say to yourself at 25 or something?
I think the ideology that I'd keep following is to take risks, especially now. And rejection is better than regret. Rejection is a million times better than regret. It is better to try and not have it work than to not try. I can say that. I think that's a fact of life. I'm so confident in that. That, as long as I keep following that, I think I'll be alright.
Fuck yeah.
That is the message I'd give. If you have an idea, just who cares if it don't work? Because it probably won't anyway. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Learn from it, and then the next one might. The one after might. You don't know which one. We don't know which one will. The next one could though. That's the thing with YouTube. You never know which of it could, but it could be the next one.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Focus on your attention. Focus on like people fucking sticking their eyes to that screen and not coming off. You gotta get your like. The editing is huge. That's why I haven't really looked for editors yet, because I just want to learn how to fucking edit the fuck out of my own videos and like make it real good. So that I have.
It's the ideas, bro. It's the ideas. The ideas. A viral idea will still go viral if it's executed badly.
Yeah, that's true.
But a bad idea executed amazingly, it's still a bad idea. Don't matter.
There you go. Fuck yeah. Wisdom.
That's what I'm realizing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm realizing. I'm trying to put more thought into the actual videos before I even click record. Like, okay, but I can like preemptively see, could this pop off? It wouldn't. All right, leave it then.
Yeah. There you
Could
go.
be fun to make, but if you can just start popping off, you get the ball rolling, doing stuff that you want to do more of later, you can, but you just want to get it going. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Likewise, man. Love coming on. Always fun. It's always a good time, especially when people are fucking smart. That's what I always say. But yeah, man. I'll probably be traveling later this year, so if you want to link up, England, wherever you are.
Sick, bro. 100%, bro.
Yeah, we could definitely do some shit like that. Make a video.
I'm down.
You know, cause some chaos. It'll be fun.
Cause some chaos.
Yeah. Alright, bro. Peace. I'm gonna stay on the stream.
Peace, bro.
Yeah, just for the like next half hour. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Have a good day. Love.
Take care, bro. I'll post it on my Instagram or something.
Ah, sick on. Alright, catch.
Alright. See you, bro.
Later.
Appreciate it.